Mi gente, ¿cómo está? I know I'm a little late with it, a little bit of a later stream, you feel me? Usually I be going live at like 8, 9. Shit, it's 10:20. No kishy kush. No fucking cap. No cap. It's 10:20, and you see where I'm at. I'm in the crib ski. I'm in the room because I did not want to fucking go downstairs. No cash. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Brian. JT back like Nero. My dog. You already know the vibes. Clap it up for Brian, guys. Yes, sir. You see the title. The man, the myth, the legend, the anomaly, Jayson Tatum is returning. Everybody in Celtics Nation has prayed for this day, prayed for this news. It warms our hearts that he is going to be able to contribute with this team this year at the rate they're going, and to go back on the court with JB, hey, it's going to be a sight to see. But we'll get to that. With that being said, welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports. It's your boy, the one and only Nero. We back with another one, guys. Yes, sir. We back with another one. Now, I know real quick before I get into it, what was it? Was today? Today's Thursday. Okay, so Tuesday, we had some issues with Twitch on Tuesday. Everything looks smooth on Twitch because my guy Brian's on there. Everything looks high. So that's smooth. I want to send an apology to my dog, All TV, a.k.a. my nigga E, because he was trying to help me the whole time. I thought he was trolling me because a lot of times he comes into the streams, and he actually helped build What the Hell's Happened in Sports. He helped build this. But a lot of the times he be trolling. He wasn't trolling. Twitch was acting up. I'm over here talking shit to him while he's about the comments he's saying, but he was saying those comments to get my attention. And me, I'm kind of dumb. I didn't realize he was actually telling the truth. So my apologies to him, bro. I love you. I appreciate that you were helping me. Oh, I believe Twitch is all set now. Everything should be smooth. So I want to say an apology on that. I also apologize that I ended stream quicker than what I should have. I got so flustered and I got so upset about that it took my mind off a lot of shit. So, yeah. Everything should be smooth. I apologize to everyone, but we are back. Also, excuse me. Also, there was one more thing. Yes. I know when my intro for for Tuesday, my intro for Tuesday was in Spanish. It was because obviously Team Puerto Rico played the Red Sox that night. The World Baseball Classic does start tomorrow, at least for the USA. I got to check the schedule for Puerto Rico. I will do that. But when Puerto Rico is playing, or when I am going to be speaking about Puerto Rico, I am going to do my intros in Spanish like I did before. And obviously, that was the first time I did it. So the next time is going to be far more improved. I know Brian caught it. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a little something. So, yeah. We're going to get some Spanish Nero, yes, Shersky, soon enough. You feel me, guys? All right. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Now, first things first, before we really get into it, I want to, let me see. Okay, boom. Here we go. First things first. Now, if you haven't already, let me fix this. Take myself off the screen real quick. That way y'all can see fully. If you haven't already, bro, this video right here, I posted some TikToks and whatnot, but this TikTok right here is going crazy right now. Show love. Let me refresh it. Where is it at? Let me see where it's at. We're almost at 3,400 views. Go run that the F up. No kizzy. This shit is going crazy. Celtics Celtics got smacked last night. No bullshit. No, we're going to get into that. Don't worry. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that because that shit was... shit. I don't even want to say it. Nigga, I almost fucking punched my hand on the goddamn wall. I was so fucking tight. No cap. Now that's on TikTok. So show love to the TikTok. Follow me on TikTok if you haven't already at WTHHS Sports. Now also on the YouTube, you know the YouTube page. What the hell's happened to sports? Same vid posted as a short. Go run that up. It's doing well. Trying to get the shit. You know, trying to get it all. Trying to get it popping. Excuse me, popping, Kaish. I'm trying to get it popping. With that being said, show love to the TikTok, show love to my short on YouTube. Appreciate everybody on YouTube for tuning in. If you haven't already, like the video up, subscribe to the channel if you're new at WTHHS Sports. That's us. What the hell is happening in sports? And on Twitch, if you want to go on Twitch and see what's up with Twitch, you can find me at WTHHS617 because you know we from Boston, cuz. You feel me? All right. First things first, because Brian said it. The Celtics, oh my God. The Celtics took a fucking ass whooping. Let me go to the score. My fault. Celtics took an ass whooping, a BTA. All that. Shit. They got belted. Man, it was a tough night for the Celtics, but everything I just said, yeah. 118-89 final last night. 19-point loss. Oh man, the Hornets are hot. They've won their they won 6 in a row, or they got their 6th straight win, I should say. Yeah, it was a tough night. It was a tough night. I got to start with the Celtics first, and there's really not much to really talk about. No cap. Jaylen Brown, 20 points, 7 of 19 shooting, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, 11 rebounds and 7 assists. That's what I meant to say. So he's had a double-double, almost on the verge of a triple-double. But, you know, other than him, you know, it was a tough shooting night for everybody, really. Neemias Queta, after his great game against the 76ers Sunday night, didn't do much. He only had a basket, only 2 points and 2 rebounds. Baylor Shireman had 9. Derek White was the leading scorer for the Celtics, 29 points off 9 of 17 shooting. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And Hugo Gonzalez, 8 points. Luka Garza, 9. Nikola Vucevic had 7. But yeah, everybody, it was a bad night. It was a real bad night. Now, for the Hornets, Con Knipple led their scoring with 20 points, 7 of 14 shooting, 4 rebounds, and a block. If it wasn't for Cooper Flagg, this kid would probably be rookie of the year. And he might still do it. He might still actually win it. Because honestly, he hasn't missed time. The resurgence that this team has had this year has been because of guys like because of guys like Con Knipple. Brandon Miller is finally healthy. And when I say healthy, he'll start off hot, he'll get hurt, but now he's healthy enough that he can help this team make a playoff push. LaMelo Ball isn't scoring 24, 25 points a game. He's only averaging about 19 points a game, but the way he's playing, still playing like LaMelo Ball, but he doesn't have to do all the scoring. He's getting everybody involved, playing a little bit of defense. You feel me? But yeah, Brandon Miller at 18 points, 8 of 13 shooting, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. LaMelo Ball, 18 points off 7 of 17 shooting, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Kobe White, trade deadline acquisition from the Chicago Bulls, 17 points off 6 of 9 shooting, 1 rebound, 6 assists, and a steal. But I will say, overall, this team right here, and Miles Bridges did add 9 as well. You know, Miles Bridges, 27 days, nigga. 27 nights. Hold on. Wait. Did I look at the score wrong? Hold on. Wait. 89, 99, 109. Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm bugging. I don't know what. Yeah. I'm bugging. I am bugging. I'm bugging. Appreciate you, Brian. Yeah, that was a doozy on me. No cap. I said 19 point. Yeah, no, it was worse. It was 29 points. That's a real ass whooping. My fault, Chad. I'm over here bugging. No bullshit. No bullshit. No, I should have done the at the end of my short. I should have. The one time I didn't do it, I should have did it. Would have went more viral. No cap. Damn. Yeah, no. I'm glad you said that because I was thinking that too, bro. But yeah, no. Knipple with 20. He's nice. He's nice. That, like, I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm speaking real candid. No, you know what? I gotta show this nigga some love. I ain't gonna hold you. Con Knipple, excuse me. That nigga's a dog. No fucking cap. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. He's a dog. I mean, honestly, last year at Duke with him and Cooper Flagg. Now I know Cooper Flagg got a lot of the thunder, a lot of the hype because he's Cooper Flagg. But Con Knipple, for the most part, now he played very well last year at Duke. And with him going one and done, I mean, at first I was like, nah, maybe he should stay another year. But truthfully, he made the right decision for himself. And obviously, he stays in North Carolina. Him being at Duke, you know. What up, Sports Tour? How you doing, buddy? With him from Duke, staying in North Carolina, kind of similar to how Kobe White's now on the team, originally from UNC. You know, that's a guy right there that obviously they don't look for rookies to play in an all-star game because they don't do that anymore. I think the last rookie to play in an all-star game was Blake Griffin, was in 2011, right? And when Blake Griffin actually made it, you know, it was his second year in the league, but officially his rookie year because of the injuries. So, because he was injured his first year. Now, a guy like Cooper Flagg, a guy like Con Knipple could have been in an all-star game, especially Con Knipple for what he's done this year for the Hornets and made them into a contender. You feel me? What up, Sports Box? What up, buddy? What up? Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah. This is me. Show some love. Like the video up. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, we talk about Boston sports here. But for the most part, I also dive into other stuff that goes on around the leagues, whether it's MLB, NFL, NBA, all that. College, But yeah, no, Con Knipple, he's going to be an all-star. He's going to be an all-star. He should be able to make, at the bare minimum, he should at least be a 5-time all-star by the end of his career. You feel me? Like, he has the potential to actually take his team to new heights. And now with LaMelo Ball playing more organized and more like a team player for the most part, having more enthusiasm to actually play for the for the Hornets, it's gonna help him out. Brandon Miller is a good young player. He should be an all-star too at some point. And like, they have a nice core. And with Kobe White in the realm, that might be the wrong one, but in the picture, that's what I meant to say. In the picture, this team is gonna go. Obviously, I feel like they're gonna make the playoffs for sure. They're definitely gonna win a playoff game. Definitely. Now, depending on who they take on, if it's the Pistons, it might be one of those things that they'll get a playoff game, but it might be one of those gentleman sweeps. Like, Pistons could go up 3-0, they take game 4. It could be one of those. Now, even if they don't make the playoffs this year because they lose in the play-in, it gives them hope that at least for years to come, you got a guy in Knipple, a guy in Ball, a guy in Brandon Miller. You got 3 solid guys right there that can actually make a push to go to the playoffs year in and year out. But they just have to stay healthy. And Charles Lee is doing a great job. So I got to give them props. And to take on the Celtics at the Garden, beat them by 29, it honestly, they were on the map because of their winning streak and how they've been doing for the last month and a half or so. This win right here really I believe puts them on the map. Because not a lot of people are going to take him serious, but beating the Celtics at the Garden in one of the tougher places to play in the NBA, granted, no Jayson Tatum, they played the Celtics also. They were more fresh, I guess you could call it. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that one right there. I know everybody's looking at it, it's like, oh shit. All right. You feel me? All right. That's really how it is with the Hornets right now. So I got to give them all the credit in the world. Now for the Celtics wise, bad night. And, I could say you shouldn't be losing to the fucking Hornets by 29. But they just played their asses off. They did. And the Celtics were missing shots also, but they took more opportunities in making their shots than the Celtics did. So that's really all that matters. Let's my fault. I'm just looking at the real quick. I'm looking at the comments also, but my shit is also messed up on the laptop, so I can So I'm looking at the comments though. I got y'all. So it took me a second. Appreciate you, Sportsbox, for informing. Appreciate you, Sports Tool, for informing Sportsbox about the channel. Appreciate you, buddy. Hornets better than the Cavs? Nah. I would take the Cavs. I take the Cavs. Celtics, Pistons, Knicks, Cavs, Hornets. That's the top 5. Honestly, now Sportsbox, I like it. The only thing I have to say, with the Celtics and the Pistons, right? As much as I want to be biased about the Celtics, I think the Pistons are the number 1 team. Not just in the standings, but they've already taken 3 out of 4 for the Celtics this year. The Celtics, granted, did end their 16-game winning streak. So the Celtics do have that on them. If you have to say right now, without Jayson Tatum actually playing a game yet, the Pistons got it. But I think if Jayson Tatum plays and starts to get in his groove, he doesn't have to be the 30-point guy, but at least if he could be a 20-point guy for the time being, still getting his groove back on the court. I think if the Celtics and Pistons match up in a playoff series, I think the Celtics, and this is where my bias comes into play. I think the Celtics can take that series, and I think if it were to go 7 games, I think the Celtics will pull it off. And the reason I say that is the Celtics are more battle tested. They've gone through more shit this year than the Pistons have. And really, they're just some dogs. They're just some dogs. No bullshit. JB, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Kata, and with Tatum coming back in the fold, it's really hard. It's going to be really hard to beat this team. Also, lastly, before I move on, Peyton Pritchard had a rough game. I think that's also what really kind of hurt the Celtics last night. Peyton Pritchard had no points last night. He was ass. I got to be honest. He was ass last night. You're not always going to have a great night on the court. But, he can learn from it. He's been playing well coming off the bench. He's looked like the 6th man of the year last year, and honestly, even more. Truthfully, if he was able to get 6th man of the year this year, he would get it in a landslide for the way he's been playing off the bench. But he had one rough game. It is what it is. Now, hey, tomorrow night is going to be something else. Tomorrow night's going to be something else. Because I tell you, man, if tomorrow night is any indication what could really be the driving force to really start the Celtics to keep going this year and really change the trajectory. Now, damn, I'm talking too fast. Sorry, chat. Change the trajectory. Thank you. Of this season, it's going to be seeing this guy on the court. If I see this man step on the court tomorrow night, oh my God. Boston, Celtics Nation, we're going to have a field day. We're going to have a field day. We're going to. No bullshit. Oh, man. We're going to have a field day. No cap. I was going to say, Sportsbox. I don't think I mentioned it. Now, if you're still tuning in, show love. Subscribe to the channel. To keep and turn on the post notifications if you want to tune more in to what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing this channel. So, But I appreciate the support, buddy. Oh, yeah. And I appreciate everybody in the chat chiming in saying what's up to Sports Tool for giving them the rundown. You already know. I appreciate y'all. But if I see this guy on the court, bro, honestly, he said is that his new pick. Here's the funny thing. He took this pick, or he had this hairstyle for media day. So like day one of training camp. He's not going to rock that hairstyle, but it's really funny because if he still had braids and JB still had braids, man, that would be such a crazy look on the court. Both of them having braids. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing JT with the braids back, but now he don't have the braids right now. This is from back in September. But yeah, JT with the braids is something else. No cap. But I tell you, if this guy steps on the court, oh my God. Everybody, he's gonna get a standing ovation, and the crowd's gonna be rocking tomorrow. I tell you, Jayson Tatum, man. Whether it's tomorrow, if it's tomorrow, great. If it's not tomorrow, but if it's just soon enough, man. All I gotta say is, Jayson Tatum, welcome back. Welcome back, man. You fought long and hard, bro. Pause. But I tell you. I know it was worth it. It was worth it. And hey, shit's not going to be pretty at first. It's going to be hard at first for him to get acclimated. But I think he'll do all right. But you know what's crazy? What's crazy is the Dallas Mavericks come to the TD Garden tomorrow night. Cooper Flagg is back. The main event returns to New England. I know. I said pause. I said pause. Chill. I did say pause. But no cap. Once I said that, I was like, whoa. Fucking yo. I have to chill. Gosh. I have to chill. That was crazy. But now the main event, he's coming back to he's coming back to Boston, coming back to New England, bro. Hey. Jayson Tatum versus the main event. If this is the matchup tomorrow, if we see both of them on the court at the same time, it's going to be a legacy for New England. You got the star of New England in Jayson Tatum, who has been the focal point, has been the guy as, the leader of the Celtics, as the main, one of the guys to really lead the NBA, could be also the face of the NBA as well. Versus a guy in Cooper Flagg, who, and I'm not going to put race into this really, and I'm not trying to sound like that, but how he looks so far, he looks like the coldest white boy since Larry Bird. He does. And you've had guys like Steve Nash. You've had guys like Dirk Nowitzki, the former Hall of Famer of the Dallas Mavericks. But really, this dude's cold. I gotta say how it is. No, he's tough. He's already him and Concanipple, but especially him, are already getting looked at for Team USA for 2028. I mean, he's one of them ones. At this moment, Flagg looks better than Luka. No, honestly, athleticism-wise, yes, but at least with him, he looks like a guy that he matchup for matchup with any team's best player. And mind you, he's only going to get stronger, and his game is only going to get more crafted as he goes on. Because this motherfucker's a dog. No cat. He's tough as hell. He's tough. This nigga's tough. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. He's tough. For real. He is tough. And I know the Mavericks aren't having a great year. Naturally, they're waiting for Kyrie to come back. They just traded Anthony Davis at the deadline. So this is Cooper Flagg's team, man. This is Cooper Flagg's team. And I'm gonna be honest also. Kyrie Irving, in his short time here in Boston, he was here for 2 seasons. things didn't work out. There was a lot of controversy, but man, oh man. Kyrie did a lot for Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think Kyrie Irving is going to do a lot for Cooper Flagg as time goes on. Hold on one second. I got a special guest. Mr. Hemingway. Say what up, Kush. Say what up to the people.
Yo, Kush.
Kush is here. Yes, sir, Kush. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, Kush, I know you didn't tune in because I know you're working. I did issue you a public apology about the last stream. I showed you some love. I issued a public
apology. I'm talking about the tickets, nigga. I'm seeing
I'm not gonna be on too long. So when I'm done, I'm gonna call you back. I got you. I'm gonna be done soon. All right. Appreciate LTV. You already know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna talk to you, Lou. All right. My fault. There's something coming soon. By the way. I'm not gonna really talk about it right now, but I do have some shit. In the works. I ain't gonna hold you. That'll be saved for a later date. Where was I? But no, yeah, Kyrie Irving. I think he's gonna do a lot for Cooper Flagg and helping him mold his game. Hey, like I said, Kyrie didn't work out here in Boston. It is what it is, but ultimately, once he left, it became Jayson Tatum's team, along with Jaylen Brown's now. But hey, he did a lot for both of them. He's going to do a lot for Cooper Flagg. Honestly, Cooper Flagg, it's only up from here. And I think tomorrow, coming back to New England, facing his childhood team, he's going to get a lot of people rooting for him. He's going to get a lot of applause. He could get a standing ovation. Also, there will be some boos. Naturally as the game goes on, because we want to see the Celtics to succeed during the game, to have success during the game. But hey, this is the man. This is the man of right now, and AJ DeBance is coming next year. So we hope. But hey. But not honestly, Cooper Flagg, he does look a lot. He does look better than Luka, and Luka is an elite player. But Cooper Flagg, I feel, is more hungrier. I'm not going to hold you. That's just how it looks. It might be a hot take, but you know what? That's how I feel, Kush. All right. Let's see what happens tomorrow at the Garden. See what happens with Jayson Tatum, Cooper Flagg. The Mavericks will take on the Celtics. I believe I'm going to recap that probably Saturday. So we'll see. Now. This right here, no kish. This right here. Sadon Rafaela. I'm going to put this a little low. Mind you, these are team-friendly matchups for the Netherlands of playing the Tampa Bay Rays. They played them, I believe it was either yesterday or the day before. In team-friendly action, warm-up games, exhibition games for the Netherlands, he's already jacked 2 homers. Here is the second home run.
Oh, a high shot deep to left. He got into that one and hits it out over the bullpen. All right. Sadon Rafaela gave that one a ride.
Yes, sir. Sadon Rafaela. He's looking hot. Pause. But he's looking hot at the plate. No kish. And you know what else? Because, hey, World Baseball Classic coming soon, but we still got Red Sox. And Peyton Tolley, even though the Red Sox lost 4-0 yesterday afternoon to the Yankees, fuck the Yanks. Even though my family's from New York. And I like them a little bit. I fuck with them. I do fuck with the Yanks. Not as much as the Red Sox, but I support them a little bit. I do. Gotta, yeah, they won. Cool. But fuck them at this point whenever they play the Red Sox. Peyton Tolley, in a relief appearance yesterday. Let me pause this. Give a little bit of sound. Seven strikeouts, by the way, in his out. Had a challenge for a strike. Second strikeout right there. Here's the third. Yes, sir, with the curveball. fourth with the curveball. His curveball's looking nice. With the fastball right there, 100 miles an hour. Dot. Fucking dotted that at the corner. Dotted that one right down the middle. And look at that, another curveball. 5 strikeouts on the curveball. Not bad. Not bad. No, actually, I believe it was 4. 4 strikeouts on the curveball. Regardless, man. Man, oh, man. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this. Man, oh, man. That nigga was a dog. That nigga's a dog, gosh. He's a dog. He is a dog. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog. No cap. But, you know, we'll have some more World Baseball Classic talk, Red Sox talk as well. But now, World Baseball Classic tomorrow, I am fucking ready. I'm ready for tomorrow, guys. I'm ready for tomorrow. No bullshit. I'm ready for tomorrow. Now, I want to show some love to this individual right here. I know, his time in New England has come to an end, but this man right here did a lot for this team this season. I know he's had some off the field issues as of recently, but I got to give him his flowers. Stefon Diggs, happy trails, but I tell you, man, you did what you had to do this year, so I got to show you some love. Now, you in general have to stay out of trouble and stop having fucking kids, man. Stop having kids. Nigga, you already have like 7 kids, bro. Allegedly, he has 3 more kids on the way coming this year, 2026. Allegedly. My nigga. Chill the fuck out. Nigga, you have to chill the fuck out. You have to chill the fuck out. You have to chill the fuck out. No cap. No fucking cap. For real. You know, let me full screen it. You know, the Celtics. The Pats weren't going to pay all that money for him this year. It's not that he wasn't worth that contract, but 1, they had to free up space. 2, he's not the same player as he once was. And during the playoffs, he was pretty quiet. You know, he was. And he's older now. He can still give you he can still produce, but he's not Buffalo Bills Stefon Diggs anymore. He's not Minnesota Vikings Stefon Diggs. He's not young anymore. He's getting older. In the world we're living in right now with the Patriots, they're definitely going to go after some wide receivers like we mentioned. I've mentioned Mike Evans. I've mentioned A.J. Brown. We know this. Alec Pierce could be in the cards as well. DJ Moore was looked to be a target. He was traded to the Buffalo Bills. You know, he was traded to the Buffalo Bills earlier today. Watch him go to the Titans. That would be kind of funny if he went to the Titans. That would. Honestly, it could be the Titans, but honestly, I see a contending team getting him. I do. I don't know who, but he could go to Denver. He could make his way to Denver. I mean, he was close to signing with Denver already before the Pats, so he could go there. He could. Again, like I said, he's still a productive receiver. He's not the same anymore because of his knee. He doesn't have the wheels to really burn you, but he can get open. I feel like his career now is kind of, he's more like the Wes Welker mold in his career in terms of relying on his quickness. And that's okay. He's still going to be productive. He should be productive. But wherever he goes, he's not going to get a crazy deal. This is probably the last deal that he saw here in New England that was going to eclipse over $20 million a year. And he only lasted 1 year. He didn't want to take a pay cut, which ultimately led to his release. Now, hey, somebody's going to pick him up. It could be a team like the Eagles. Could be a team like Denver. Could be, hell, honestly, actually, I was going to say the Rams. I don't know about the Rams. I don't. It could be the Rams. You never know, actually. You never know. But he's going to go somewhere, and he should be able to still flourish. I appreciate the 6 people tuning in. Say what's up in the chat. Or if you were new, like the video up, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to What the Hell's Happening Sports. If you're on Twitch, show love and follow me on Twitch. But yeah, Stefon Diggs did what he had to do. Off the field issues, ultimately, I think, besides, the pay cuts and how his contract was worth, he was going to be a distraction here. I think Mike Vrabel had enough of the distractions, not the player himself, but of the distractions and the money. So he had to do what he had to do. But happy trails to Stefon Diggs. One more round of applause for Stefon. Final news of the night. The Patriots made their first move of the offseason. They have inked a contract to Jesse Luketa, a former edge rusher of the Arizona Cardinals. More news on this. Let me see. Yep, they signed him. Originally drafted by the Cardinals as in the 7th round of the 2022 NFL Draft out of Penn State. 6'3", 260-pounder. Began his career on the practice squad before being signed to the 53-man roster on September 27th. He was signed by the Rams practice squad on November 18th, 2025, where he remained for the remainder of the season and the postseason. Overall, he's played in 31 games with 3 starts and has accumulated 31 tackles, 3 sacks, and a 4th fumble. All right, so, yeah, with him, with his career so far, there's not much to, really look at, but he's still young. You can develop him here. And he could be another K'Lavon Chaisson. Not to say that he'll have the K'Lavon Chaisson productivity, but it's a guy that can be developed and can produce as time goes, if all works out. Not bad, but we're waiting to see the trades. We're waiting to see, I should say, if anybody will be acquired in a trade, if anybody's going to be signed. The offseason is upon us. Franchise tag window already came and went. Alec Pierce wasn't tagged. Who else wasn't tagged? Fucking Devin Lloyd wasn't tagged. So there's going to be some guys out there for the Pats to really look into. Khalil Mack's a free agent. Yeah, no, we'll see. Jonathan Grenard of the Minnesota Vikings has been made available for trade because of his contract. That could be an option as well. I mean, Daniil Hunter for the Houston Texans was just signed to a 1-year, $40 million contract earlier tonight. So extension, I should say, earlier tonight. So there's gonna be some guys available. Jalen Phillips is also available on the edge at the edge spot. So there's gonna be some things that Mike Vrabel and company, Elliott Wolf, are gonna Ryan Cowden are gonna look into. You feel me? And we'll wait and see on that. But yeah, with that being said, this has been another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports, guys. Yes, sir. You already know the vibes. It's the one and only Narrow. We were back with another one. Celtics talk, Red Sox talk, Pats talk. World Baseball Classic is upon us tomorrow. Jayson Tatum should be back tomorrow as well. We'll see what happens. Since the Team USA does play tomorrow, I'm probably going to save my live for Saturday. We're going to talk about the Celtics recap. Mavericks versus Celtics. Team USA's opening round game against Brazil, I believe. So, yeah, you already know. We got a lot to talk about, and let's see what happens in the coming days in the NFL along with other news in the MLB. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. Like the video up if you haven't already. Subscribe to What the Hell's Happening in Sports on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, you want to see what's up with YouTube, find me at WTHH Sports. Twitch, if you're on YouTube, want to see what's up with Twitch, at WTHHS617. You know the fucking vibes. I love y'all. Be easy. We'll see you on the flip side, guys.